Good afternoon. This is the week of August 17th, and this is AP Psychology. Today we took a quiz on the reading for the weekend, which was the prologue, pages 1 through 9. And then we discussed that. Make sure if you did not get all of that information that you definitely know what the early views were of psychology, what their beliefs were, and how that transitioned to now our definition of psychology today. Also, who the main players were, so the early psychologists, as well as where technically psychology or the first psychological experiment happened. And then you need to know terms like functionalism, structuralism, empirical observation or empiricism, etc. We also then started a little activity, still trying to determine where psychology fits in all of this. So we put psychology on a continuum. One side of the continuum is physics and chemistry, and the other side is art and philosophy. And after reading that prologue, we have a little more information on how psychology is viewed. And so in groups, we decided where does psychology fit on this continuum, and then we had to be able to justify. The class consensus was that we're in the 3 to 4 range. We had one group that gave it a 4, and then we had one group that gave it a 3.5. Pretty much everybody else was on the 3 range. And so that'll be interesting as we move forward, and we're looking at, is psychology a science where there is data and results, or is psychology more subjective in that it tends to lean towards the humanities, where it's theoretical and it's about feelings and how you think about things and your introspections? Or is it genuinely somewhere in the middle? And as we continue our study throughout this year, that is what we will be examining and talking about. Moving forward for the rest of the week, we are going to do a couple of more activities that'll sort of solidify our viewpoint of where psychology kind of fits on that continuum. And then we're going to move forward and looking at who the big names were historically and have established psychology, who was the dream team, so to speak. We'll be doing a fun project with that I'll be talking about later on in the weekend. I thought today was a great day. We had some interesting discussion and some interesting points, and I'm hoping that as we get a little more comfortable with each other and we're moving forward, that we can continue to do that. Okay, that's it.